Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to welcome all of those who have seen my previous videos, and I'm very grateful that you watched them, liked them, shared them, and especially if you subscribed. But what makes me even happier that you are back for more. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I am very glad that you found me. And I do hope that the reading is going to be helpful for all of you. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of September in the areas of money, career, and finance. And I'm wishing all of you a happy birthday as well. But let's get started. In the center of your reading, you do have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is indicating that you've been very exhausted, you've been very tired of something, and this is the card of the wounded soldier who has been through a lot of battles, a lot of fights, but he knows how to persevere, he knows how to push through because he has been in this situation before. And again, this is the card of perseverance. This is the card where you're super exhausted of something. Maybe you're working a lot. Maybe there's lots of politics. Maybe you are dealing with something that are very exhausting for you, and you're ready to give up. Like, this is the card where you're thinking, is this something that I want to continue or not? But this card is the card of perseverance, pushing through as well. So that's definitely, this card is always reminding you to continue your way. You're more than halfway through to win the battle. You've been here before, you've done this before, and you know how to get pushed through and how to achieve your goal. Again, your goal is very close, so don't give up. Continue whatever you're doing. But let's see the other cards. Your reading starts with the Emperor. The Emperor is all about ambition, power, and being in a leadership position. This card can indicate you, it indicates somebody you're dealing with, or just the energy of the card. The Emperor is very structured, very organized, and he knows how to make things successful. It's a little bit rigid as well. He's not the most flexible person in the tarot, but he is very successful. He is the one that unites all of the king energies. He knows all the ins and outs of being a leader, being in a leadership position. Maybe some of you are in a leadership position. That's what this card is indicating. Or some of you might be getting into a leadership position. But the card is always reminding you to be organized, be structured, because that's what the Emperor is all about. It has lots of gold on it, which can indicate that, this is the card of prosperity. The Emperor knows how to make things successful. The next card we have here is the Ten of Cups, which is a great card to have because this is the card of ultimate happiness, the happily ever after card, so called. What's really important with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups is showing that you've been through a lot, you've been through a long journey, you battled a lot, you've been through a lot of storms, and the Ten of Cups is indicating that you have some sunshine, rainbows coming after the storm, which means that you're finding harmony, peace, and you choose to be happy no matter what your situation is. And this is kind of very connected to the Nine of Wands energy, that you've been battled a lot, you've been go through a lot, but I think you're still able to find happiness in whatever you want, in your career. Or in your business. The Ten of Cups tends to indicate an end of a cycle as well, so maybe some of you are going through some change as well. And the next we have here is another 10, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is indicating an end, so something is ending in your life and something new is beginning. Usually the Ten of Swords is a card that indicates some painful end. So some of you might have lost your job, you might have lost money or lost your business, where you were very happy, where you were in a leadership position, but you know how to persevere. You have the Nine of Wands, which is indicating that you know how to push through. What's really important with the Ten of Swords, that even though you've been through a lot of backstabbing, a lot of politics, a new day is coming, right? A new when you look at the card in the back, the sun is rising. So this is kind of like the rock bottom card. So some of you has been impacted very hard, but again, you're very close to achieving whatever you wish for. So keep pushing through. So let's see the next card. Wow, it is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the card of new beginning. Like every card, it brings some kind of a new beginning, and the Ace of Cups is all about a happy beginning where you're starting something new, and this new beginning makes you emotionally very happy. Your cups are full, and you are feeling so happy that you don't know if you should be crying or laughing from joy. So this new beginning can be anything, and it's gonna be different for everybody. For some of you, this can be a new project that you've been wanting to work on. For others, it can be a new position. For others, it can be a promotion. For some of you, it might be that you're starting your own business. Whatever it is, it's gonna make you very happy, even though you've been pretty exhausted. The next card is the King of Cups. Again, as a court card, it can indicate you, a person you're dealing with, or the general energy of the card. The King of Cups is a great leader. He knows how to balance his emotions and his thoughts. And as you can see, he's sitting in the middle of the ocean, but even though he's been hit with pretty big waves, he is very stable. This is an indication for me that even though you've been through a lot, you've been through a lot of battles, you've been through a lot of storms, but you've been sitting very stable in your position. Nobody can move you out of it. Even though they're trying to backstab you, they're trying to exhaust you. No matter what they do, you're sitting very still, very calm, and you know how to balance things out, how to manage these situations, because the King of Cups is a very great diplomat who knows how to communicate and balance what he thinks and what he feels, and think before he speaks. So it's a great card. You're definitely handling any situation you're getting into very well. But let's see how this reading's gonna conclude. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me by liking or subscribing and helping me to grow the channel and to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it. And for you, it's only a push of a button. So I'd hope that you already pushed those like buttons because they really help me a lot. But I'm always happy to read in the comment as well what's going on in your lives, if you're willing to share. And you do have here the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is, first of all, it has this energy of you're kind of rethinking what you've been working for, what you've been doing, and you're wondering, is it something worth continuing doing? You put in a lot of effort. Am I seeing the results? Is it something that I want to continue, right? It's very connected to the energy of the Nine of Wands, which is kind of ready to give up. And the Seven of Pentacles is really just confirming that you are kind of looking at this. Okay, is this really something that I want to do? Is this something that is my dream? Is this something that's making me happy, right? So that's very much in this card. Or is this still worth if this backstabbing and whatever you've been going through, although you've been finding happiness in this situation. But there's this energy that you just don't know if you want to continue this or not. The other very important part of the Seven of Pentacles as well, that this is the card where your manifestations are coming true. It's a major indication of that. It's a card that's saying that, you know, whatever you've been working for, you've been starting to see the results. So some of you might be getting that promotion, that opportunity, that new job, or starting your own business, whatever you've been waiting for. It's definitely connected to this new beginning of the Ace of Cups, which brings lots of joy for you. Now the next card we have here is the Hermit, which is the card of the Virgo. So this can definitely a sign that you know your energy is in this reading. You are able to handle the situation, whatever comes to you. But I always like to look at what the Hermit or what the card means, other than that it's your energy. The Hermit is going in an inner journey where he kind of goes away from the world and rethinks what he wants to do, and try to rediscover what makes him happy and gain enlightenment, and what is the path that he wants to go down. Again, it's very connected to the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles energy, which is all about, is this something that I want to do? So some of you might be going through this question for a while. What is the passion that you want to follow? And you do have here the Death. The Death is all about a major transition that your life is going through. So this is the out with the old and in with the new energy. Like this is something where your life is totally changing, and I think it's somewhat connected to your passions, because the Hermit is looking for the passion that makes him happy and try to gain enlightenment. So what does the Death means? The Death can mean a transition that you shouldn't try to withstand. You should go along with this change because it is serving your greater good. So for some of you, this might be an end of an era, an end of a job, and beginning of a new one. It really depends on how your situation's been. But you do have 2 tens, right, which is showing an end of an era. And you do have the Death, which is definitely an end of a chapter and the beginning of the new. But again, the Death is bringing you that major transition that you should follow and go along with it. It's connected to this new beginning of what the Ace of Cups is talking about. And think about the Death, that, you know, the more you try to resist, the worse your situation gets. So try not to resist the change, whatever you're going through, because you're gonna be benefiting from it. So let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands, which is telling me that there's nothing for you to be afraid of. The Six of Wands is the card of success, the card of victory, when you are in the center of attention. So I think even though you might have some fears, you might be wondering if what you want to do, just go along with the change, whatever is happening in your life, because overall you're gonna be a winner, baby. That's all I can say. So dear Virgo, I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.